Hey everyone, welcome to your Next in Tech. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful tools in a software developer's arsenal, the terminal. If you are a software developer on Mac OS, the terminal isn't just a black box, it's a superpower. If you have ever felt intimidated by that blinking cursor, don't worry. By the end, you will not only know what these commands do, you will know exactly when and why to use them. We'll go through the most essential commands for file management, code manipulation, system monitoring, and even Git version control and some productivity hacks.
Let's look at some system and process management commands for productivity and workflow enhancement. These commands that we have to learn is going to help streamline our daily task. For changing max password, use a command pass wd enter. It's gonna prompt the old password, and then you will get another prompt for entering the new one, and you have to enter the new password twice. This method does not update your iCloud keychain password. For that, use the command security space set minus keychain minus password. If you use this command, you can change the passwords stored in the iCloud keychain. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to change anything right now. Now, if you wanted to display network connectivity information, use the command if config. It will display the network connectivity of your system, and use a command clear to clear the terminal screen. If you wanted to check or install software updates, use the command software update space minus L. Software update gives various commands to check software updates or installations. So if you are not the admin of your system, or if you are using a system that has multiple users, you can create an admin or super user privileges. And if you are using some of the commands that needs that super user privilege, you can use sudo in front of whatever command that you wanted to use. So let's say I wanted to say sudo software update. I will get the super user privileges, and if there's any need of permissions, I will be asked about it. Let's say if I wanted to prevent the Mac from going to sleep, use a command called caffeinate or caffeinate. You can specify a duration in seconds, like how much time your Mac should be awake. If you wanted to specify a duration in seconds, use caffeinate space minus u minus t and then time as 10. Nothing is going to happen, but this keeps the Mac awake, including the screen, for 10 seconds because I have given the time as 10. Minus U is optional command or tag that simulates user activity to prevent the system from sleeping. Without this flag, caffeinate command would just prevent the system from sleeping due to idle time, but it wouldn't necessarily keep the display on. The minus U flag ensures the display stays active as well. Minus T flag is an optional flag that specifies the timeout in seconds. If you wanted to monitor your system activity quickly, use the command top. Enter. It's gonna give all the information about the current system, current applications that's running on your system. To monitor your system to see what's active and out, use this command top. To exit, you can press Q. It will exit that command. If you wanted to terminate app processes using their process ID, which is PID, use the command kill. This is useful for quitting frozen application. When we use the top command, we got this process ID here. You can see Finder, Apple, Notes. There are name of the application that's sleeping and running. The state is being mentioned here. So you wanted to terminate something that is sleeping, you can enter the PID process ID. So you can say kill and then process ID like 672, if there is a process ID like that, it will kill that application. If you wanted to force quit all the app, you can use the command kill all space, then mention the name, let's say Google Chrome. This will force quit the Google Chrome application in my system. Another command is ps space aux space or sign grep node. This command will find the processes by keyword. The node here is the keyword, so it will give me all the information where the keyword node is present. You can see that application, Visual Studio Code, content framework. This folder has a node name, and then another mention of node is again in the Visual Studio Code. If I use another keyword, say hello, it's gonna show where it is being present in the RB folder. There is a hello word. So you can basically mention, if you know a keyword and you don't know where it is present, you can use this command. Another command which is going to help with your daily task is sudo. Sudo is the command for using as a super user privilege. Sudo shutdown space minus h space now. This command is used to shut down the Mac using command. I'm not going to show is because it will shut down my Mac, but if you wanted to shut down your Mac now, you can use this command. If you wanted to restart your Mac, you can use sudo shutdown space minus r now. So this will restart your Mac using this command now. Let's say if you wanted to restart or shut down your Mac after a specific time or at a specific time, you have the option for that too by mentioning the time second. Here, minus R is to restart. Minus H flag means halt or power off. If you give, let's say, plus 60, this will schedule the restart of your Mac 60 minutes later. Once you have scheduled a shutdown, but you wanted to cancel, use the command sudo kill all shutdown. So if you have already scheduled to shut down or restart your computer after a specific time and you wanted to cancel that command, use the command sudo kill all shutdown. There is a package manager called Homebrew. It's a package manager that simplifies installing application with simple commands. So it simplifies the process of installing and managing software that Apple doesn't include by default, especially developer tools and open source applications. So instead of having to find, download, and manually install a software, you can do it all with a single command like brew space install, then say the package name, say Python. If I wanted to install the Python, whatever the package name or software tool you wanted to install, you can use this command, or if you wanted to update, use brew update. Another simple thing that you might need in your daily task is showing a calendar directly in a terminal. Use the command cal to show the calendar. So if you know the calendar of 2026, you can see this is the 2026 calendar. If you're coding and you wanted to know a specific date and day it falls on, something like that, you can use this command cal and mention the year of the calendar that you wanted, and it will show that calendar in the terminal. If you wanted to show a list of your most recently used commands, use the command history. You can see that all the recent commands that I have used in the terminal, that's been printed here, and you can search this list with a specific command. This is the recent list of commands that I have used. This is a small list, but if you are using the commands for a long time, the entire day you've been using various commands to code or do the activities, and you wanted to search a specific command, you can use history space vertical line space grep space and then double quote, let's say calendar 2026. It will show if I have used that command here or not. We have seen how to copy a file or a folder from one location to another. We can use another command to copy and paste text to and from your Mac's clipboard directly from the terminal. This is a very useful command in the day-to-day workflow. For example, if I wanted to copy the output of this calendar calendar 2026 command, I can say cal 2026 space vertical line space pb copy. This command will copy the output of the calendar 2026 to the clipboard. So if I press the enter, it won't show anything, but go to cd, let's say commands folder, and I wanted to paste here. Use pb paste. It will paste the output of the calendar 2026, the copied one, and it is gonna paste wherever I am in. pb paste will paste whatever we have copied into our clipboard in the terminal. Then if we wanted to provide a human readable summary of the size of a specific folder, we can use a command du space minus sh and then specify the folder name, say documents. So this will provide human readable summary of the size of that folder document. My document folder size is 23 GB. Let's say document slash pictures 201 MB is the size of the pictures folder. This will be helpful when you want to know where to store what and you wanted to find out if there is enough space or what's the size to copy or transfer something to from a folder or something like that. You wanted to know the size of that folder, you can use this command. If you use the command df space minus h, this reports the amount of free disk space on your system. So enter, it is showing different information about disk space, how much size I have and how much I have used and what's available. If I ask about a specific folder, I have used the command df space minus h space the folder name. It's showing that it has the total capacity, how much I have used and what's available, 87 percentage, and how much is free and mounted on what, the detailed information about the free space that's available using this command df minus h. And that wraps up the useful Mac terminal commands. Hopefully, you got a few new terminal tricks up your sleeve. We'll be back soon with the next episode, packed with even more useful commands to boost your workflow. We're excited to show you what's next, so make sure tune in for the next episode. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. Do you have a burning tech question or a specific trend you would like us to explore? Let us know in the comments below. Your suggestions help us shape this series just for you. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.